Another video. Today, going to talk about OpenBOM Design. So OpenBOM Design allows you to work on the same data, work on the same CAD files, and prevent you to overwriting each other's work with file locking capabilities. So all you need to do is download the file manager, install on your computer, and all your configured projects can be seen and synchronized with your local machine. So you have a setup where all your local folders can be synchronized. It has smart sync capabilities that can allow to just automatically download data that you already have in your computer with using smart sync. So you can just upload data easily or map your existing root projects into your existing folder structures and upload to OpenBOM. So it also can work inside SOLIDWORKS. So you can actually ask it to run inside SOLIDWORKS with the option to do not run separately. And here you can see that it will show the status of each reference, each open assembly and references, and their status against other team members collaborating with the same structure. So I can see that I have a brand new file. No server file yet will upload, which is this brand new copy of this top assembly. And other files that other team members might be using, notice that it will have that information that the file is locked by another user. So if I try, for example, to modify this 4150, which is this guy over here, notice that OpenBOM will alert you that the file is locked by the other user, preventing accidental changes. So if I rebuild and try to save, I'll receive a message that the file is locked by the other user, so preventing me to overwrite each other's work, which will happen if you are just working on file servers or trying to work on the same Dropboxes in all those systems that do not have file lock capabilities, which is similar to check in, check out. So a locked file, you are locking the right axis, so the ownership is yours. You can upload changes. And only one user can have the file locked at the same time. It also allows you to control versions. So if you, for example, make some changes in a file that you have locked, and then smart sync again. So let's do a change, suppress that event over there, and we're gonna save. Notice how the file is now marked as newer in your machine. We'll see that change is coming in a few seconds. There we go. File is newer, will upload. And you can go and save your design and smart sync again. So we'll save the top assembly again to capture also these changes. And we should have two files changed, top assembly and that one. And let's smart sync. So okay, let's wait for completion of creating a new change that will automatically create a new version of that file. So let's see this result in the file manager directly. So let's do that. So if we see our file over there, now it has another version where we can see the change and all the version history created. So track all changes in version control separately. You can see change with home and change without in two different versions. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video.